the turnpike heading to Pittsburgh after having spent a very short time in Philadelphia. You gotta love that town, and this video is gonna be 3 more fun facts about Philadelphia, and we're gonna focus on sports because it's such a big sporting town. And number one fun fact is all 3 of the major sports teams in Philadelphia, meaning actually 4 sports. In Philly, it's a 4-sport town. 4 major sport town. We're talking baseball, basketball, football, and hockey. All 4 sports were founded in 1776. Now you're saying, wait a minute. But it's true, guys. There was a sports leadership in the city of Philadelphia long before there was any rumor about becoming a country. They wanted to have 4 major sports in the city. So they designated 1776 as the year that each of the teams would be born. And so it was. And fun fact number 1 is attributed to the fact that no matter when the current sports teams were founded, a city bylaw was set down in 1776 that a professional team and those 4 sports would be established in the city. So, yes, the physical manifestations of those teams came later, but the intent was there in the city of sports love back in 1776. Fun fact number 2, yes, our friend Benjamin Franklin was the first owner of a fully formed professional sports franchise in the city of sports love. What sport do you think he owned the team? You want to take a guess? That's right. You're wrong. It was a hockey team. Yeah. It was the Philadelphia Eagle Eyeballs. Not the Eagles. This was the Eagle Eyeballs. And they had on their jersey a big eyeball. Well, Benjamin Franklin owned the hockey team, the Philadelphia Eagle Eyeballs, a professional team that was professional team before there was opponents. So they used to just do demonstrations. They'd play against college teams. They'd play against themselves. They'd split up into shirts and skins, and they'd play shirts and skins out in the winters of Philadelphia. Sometimes a couple of the skins players would get hypothermia, and they'd pass out, and they'd throw them into the dressing room to warm up and back out on the ice. This is how they did it back in the day. And fun fact number 3 about Philadelphia in this sports themed fact list is that the first fully formed football team came much later than the other sports. But of course, the current team is probably the leading sports franchise in the city at this point in time, having recently won a Super Bowl. But long before the Eagles, the first football team, professional football team in Philadelphia, was in 1793. It was the Philadelphia Cranks, and it was named after the factory that made the Model T cranks. And so back in those days, the car wasn't even invented, but they started making the parts decades before so that they could quickly assemble it when they were ready to invent the car. So the football team, the Cranks, played 2 seasons before they folded. And their record the first year was, let's see, looking at the history book here. All right, the very first year they won 1 game and lost 4. And then they flipped it around. The second year they won 3 games and lost 2. So they were on the way to figuring out how to win, how to be victorious on the field. But then the cranks got cranked when they went out of business. Well, guys, those are 3 fun facts about the sports history of a very sports-loving town. And it's 3 fun facts about Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.